art and culture. Dear listeners, welcome to the next chapter of our podcasts. We're glad to be able to introduce you to another interesting topic. Let's give you a riddle. Why should society set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him? Bingo! As John F. Kennedy explains, art nourishes the roots of our culture.
Sloboda je kľúčom k nezávislosti. No, čo sloboda znamená pre teba? Štvorka ťa nebude obmedzovať. Sloboda pre mladých nie je len paušál. Sú to otvorené dvere do nového slobodného života. Tak daj záväzky bokom a prejdi do štvorky. Voľné minúty, SMS-ky a mobilné dáta dostaneš už za 4 eurá mesačne a to bez viazanosti. Všetko vyriešiš pohodlne na webe slobodapremladých.sk alebo v mobilnej appke Moja štvorka. Stačí, aby si mal potvrdenie o štúdiu. Tak na čo ešte čakáš?
Let's analyze this riddle related to culture and art. Art and culture are quite abstract notions that can be described from many perspectives. There is no definition valid for every culture and every kind of art. Generally, we can state that both elements provide satisfaction, happiness, harmony, and the feeling of companionship. Culture is a broader concept that is all around us from our birth. We are influenced by the culture of our country, hometown, the customs of our family, and even without realizing it, we often absorb and acquire these cultural factors which are reflected in our behavior. We learn about traditions during the holidays, about the past of our country, and without doubt we are aware of art and music all over the world. People experience different feelings. Some are angry about the customs of the country they live in. Some are happy and enjoy all the fields of art. When we experience a moving moment in art, we turn into emotional balls full of affection, happy tears, and satisfying feelings in our heart. Does this sound too exaggerated? Maybe it does. But from some point of view, this is also part of art and culture. To make people emotional, to evoke the feelings of the value of life, and make them aware of issues in society presented through works of art, culture and art are fun, but also full of gravity, dealing with the thorny issues of the present age, politics, diseases, etc. However, some artists try to escape the weight of reality and prefer to depict a fantasy, a utopian world where everything is easy and funny. These extreme poles of art and culture are admired by the public, and that's the reason for their popularity. We are sure that many other people wonder about how long art and culture have been with us, and what are their origins. No one can provide a definite answer, but the presence of art is dated to the earliest days of humankind. In other words, culture and art have been around from the beginning of our existence. People in the past were trying to create something that marked them out from animals, and the abstract creativity of cave drawings, basic communication via pictograms, were the first examples of art. There was always a desire to lead a practical and easier life, which led people to make pottery, later decorative kinds, as well as fashionable clothes and jewelry, because women have always wanted to be like Naomi Campbell of their particular era. Every community created something that made them special, beautiful, pragmatic. And this is how culture started to develop in hand with art and other factors like religion, the system of rule, and coexistence. Art has been finding its own way throughout its existence, and this journey continues. Artists express their feelings, worries, the secrets of the world in their artistic masterpieces that embody passion, determination, as well as positive and negative emotions like fear, anxiety, and others. Art is the medium via which they present their opinions and messages, understood by the audience and viewers. Everyone understands art differently, but the point of art is to stop for a moment, think, express emotion, and understand the deeper value of the work. It's relaxing and thinking at the same time. Experience versus consciousness. If you want to achieve this state, you must visit galleries, museums, exhibitions, concerts, and many other cultural events where you find yourself happy, aware, and present in the moment. You will never say that you are bored in your free time if you decide to explore the world of artists. Bigger cities offer more opportunities for cultural activities, and it's possible to literally live for culture every day. If you're a fan of the performing arts, we recommend visiting a theater, the best-known Slovak National Theater in Bratislava, where Slovakia's top actors play in different productions. You can choose your favorite genre from comedies to tragedies and sometimes get involved in the play with professionals. The intervals are used for refreshments, a tasty slice of cake, or a glass of wine. If you prefer a different type of performance, musicals are a highly popular combination of acting, dancing, and singing. The best-known musicals are Hair, Mamma Mia, or Cats, which are also performed in Slovakia. If you don't like sitting in an audience, you're better off going to a concert by your favorite musical artist or band. Singing out loud with the audience along with your best-loved singer makes you feel great and resets your mind, which will surely help motivate you for next week's hard tests. You should also know about the origins of music, and places like opera or the Philharmonic can give you a basic knowledge of classical music and its beauty. But be careful. The dress code is strict, and you're supposed to wear formal clothes to respect the dignity, value, and symbolism of classical art. Be ready for Mozart, Tchaikovsky, or Bella to come back to life in the notes of exclusive and original music which no one else can write nowadays. What to do when the weather isn't nice and you don't want to be bored? No, you are not going to play computer games. You should rather visit fine art sites such as galleries, museums, and sculpture exhibitions. Your horizons will broaden to include the perspectives of various art movements. Walking in the aisles full of paintings and works of art will distract you from reality, allowing you to enjoy the riches art can give you. When you finish visiting the museums and galleries, your journey of experience should continue straight ahead to the cinema. Shopping malls offer the options of 3D or 5D films, and screening schedules are adjusted to the age groups. The time for films and fairy tales for kids is usually in the afternoon, whereas other films are usually played in the evening. There are also open-air cinemas, common in smaller cities and villages. They are open during the summer, and sitting on the benches, covered in a blanket, creates the perfect atmosphere. Villages and smaller cities typically host beer and food festivals, where folk bands play traditional Slovak songs and craftsmen show off their handmade products. Street parties, popular among young people, force them to dance and remind them of the connection between culture, art, and fun. Celebrations and festivals during the Christmas or Easter period encourage the holiday mood and make people come together after a long time to talk and enjoy the little moments of life. How often are you in contact with culture and art? If you play a musical instrument, draw, or read books for school or in your free time, you automatically become part of the artistic universe. Improving your skills and enriching your knowledge makes you more of a human. Reaching out for art, information on your favorite musicians, offers you a moment of calmness and an escape from reality. Introduce this world to your friends and relatives and broaden the world of art, because only art can sometimes save us from desperate situations and bring joy to our routines. We're almost at the end, but if you wish to know more, remember that culture is the national heritage and treasure of every country, and we should appreciate and cherish all artists who try their best to be creative and productive to society. The best-known masterpieces, like the Statue of David by Michelangelo in Italy, the famous painting Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci in Paris, or Shakespeare's plays typical of England, are national symbols of particular countries, and Slovakia also has its own folk and traditional costumes. As we previously mentioned, Shakespeare's plays are well known worldwide, and the Royal Shakespeare Theatre Company produces quality adaptations of his plays. Slovakia is not an exception, and Bratislava Castle organizes the Summer Shakespeare Festival, where Slovak actors present adaptations of his best plays. However, The cinema is becoming more and more popular, and that's the reason why big cities like Berlin or Cannes organize film festivals where famous celebrities gather in stunning robes and suits to present their brand new films. According to the success of a film or other art forms, artists can win an award for their performance or work. The Pulitzer Prize is awarded in the field of literature and journalism. The prestigious Oscars are for the world of cinema, and music awards are given to singers and bands. There are many festivals of art. For example, the Edinburgh International Festival, which showcases performance art. The Tomorrowland Festival in Belgium satisfies different tastes and genres. These places provoke an experience of catharsis, which in Greek means achieving a pleasurable emotional state which clears the soul, bringing peace and comfort. Without this emotional package, we would only be walking zombies, incapable of feeling anything. Feelings are diverse, and it doesn't necessarily mean that only positive ones are connected to art. Some art, especially modern art, provokes reactions related to chaos and misunderstanding. Not everyone is a fan of abstract art, but this is what makes art magical. If you don't like one type, there are many others available. Culture and art give us choice. They enable us to perceive and to sense the artistic works the way we want to feel them. It's a free choice, and no one can force us to like something in which we don't see any potential. Culture and art deserve to be promoted and celebrated in each corner of the world because they bring restfulness and tranquility. Celebrate art. Enjoy your life. And for sure, listen to our next podcast. We will be delighted if you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Write a comment on YouTube. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. We hope you listen to us again soon.